to, like Dick's Sporting Goods, let's say, and you go to buy something there, something could be discounted, which means you don't have to pay full price, right? But Dick's has also marked up that item. So if you're going to buy a lacrosse stick, Dick's probably bought it for $20, but they're not going to sell it to you for $20. They didn't make anything on that. That wouldn't be very smart. They're going to mark it up a certain percentage. And typically a store will say, you don't know this, but they're going to say, we mark things up 10%. We mark things up 75%, depending. Like shoes get marked up like crazy.
Yeah.
Nikes pay nothing to make them, and they probably mark them up 95% because we're willing to pay that. So we're going to figure out how stores do that and what they do. And sometimes it just depends on the store. Some places don't mark up a lot, some places. Ratios, you're still going to be setting up ratios. You're still going to be cross multiplying and dividing. You're just going to have to figure out how to set those up a little bit different. So let's start with markups because that's probably a little bit foreign to you because you all typically don't figure out the markups. Discounts you all probably do. If something's 50% off, you all know how to do that. So we're going to start with finding markup price. So what you're going to do first, so if they say I mark it up 75%, they're going to sell it for the 100% plus 75% more. So now they're actually selling it for 175% of that price. So what you're going to do, you're going to add the percentage to 100%. So if they say they marked it up 30%, you're going to do 100 plus 30. Then you're going to set up the proportion. And then you're just going to solve where you cross multiply and divide. Okay? All right. So a computer store pays $6 for a computer mouse. That little thing that you can move around. You guys know what I'm talking about? The mouse. Okay. The percent markup is 75%. What is the selling price? So you still set it up the same way. You still have 100 on the bottom. All that's going to look the same. Now, on top is where you're going to add the percentages. So what's up? You're going to pay the 100 you already did and 75% more. So the store is actually marking it up what they paid for it in 75% more, which makes it 175% markup. Everybody with me? Because they had to pay the 100%. They paid the $6. And then on the bottom, you're going to put the $6 because that's what it was originally. We're trying to figure out the new price. So that's where your X is going to go. That's where the new price would be. Right now, cross multiply and divide that and see what you get for X. Okay, so hopefully you cross multiplied and divided and you saw that they're now selling it for $10.50. Everybody with me? So their profit is really what? How much are they profiting off this? Every mouse they sell, they're going to profit $4.50, which isn't bad because they only paid $6 for it. They're almost like doubling what they paid. Everybody good? All right. I want you to solve this one on the back of your paper. Solve number 1 on the back of your paper. All right. Hopefully, who can help me set this up? Who can help me set this? Ian, help me set this up.
So you do 100 on the bottom.
100 on the bottom, yes, sir.
You add 170 and 70.
Perfect.
What the rate is on the bottom.
Perfect. So hopefully you got X to be 8. Any questions on that one? All right. Let's go back to the front. Okay. So now we're going to do discounts, which you all have done probably forever. But when discounts aren't exactly clear, like 33% off, which never happens, but if it did, you want a strategy to know how to do that. So how I like to think about the percentage of the sale price is what am I going to pay? So if it's 20% off, what percentage am I actually paying? 80%, right? If it's 30% off, I pay 70%. If it's 50% off, I'm only paying the other 50%. So that's how we're going to think about it here. So when finding the sale price, instead of adding, because we're not going to pay more, we're actually going to subtract from 100. And then same thing, set up the proportion, and then solve. So those 2 bottom steps never change. But now instead of adding, because mark it up, it makes sense. You're adding, you're marking it up. Subtracting is a discount, so you're taking away. Question questions on these 3 steps? Let's start. Okay, so here we go. So athletic shoes that regularly sell for $85.99 are on sale for 20% off. How much are the shoes after the discount? So still have your 100 on the bottom. All right, Lily, what's going to go on top of the 100?
100.
So you're just going to put your 80 because you're only paying 80% of that product because they're taking 20% off. And then on the bottom goes your $85.99, and you're trying to find the new price. Should X be more or less than $85.99? Less because you're getting a discount. All right, solve that. I'll find that. All right, hopefully you got X to be $68.79. That's what you would pay after your 20% off. Any questions on that? All right, you guys do number 2 on the back. All right, so hopefully on this one you got $31.96. Something different. All right, last little part. So let's say we don't even want to find the sale price. We just want to know how much I'm going to get off. Let's just say they're like, I wonder how much I'm just going to get off. This is just like what we did in 6.6 and 6.7. You're just going to set up the proportion and solve. There's no difference. You're literally just going to find 15% or whatever percent they're asking. This is if they say, how much am I going to save? That would be where you want to know that answer. So on this part, you're just going to do the 15 over 100. This one, you're actually using the percent they give you because you want to know what is 15%, $21.99. And then X over $21.99. This is when they ask, what is the amount of the discount or how much am I actually saving? This is when you're going to do this. If you want to know the new sale price, it's when you're going to subtract. All right, solve that. All right, hopefully you got X to be $3.30. Or if you round it, some of you might have 3.29685 or something, but you want to round since we're talking cents. All right, do number 3 on the back. Do this one on the back. Do number 3 on the back. All right, hopefully on this one you got $4